Hey everyone, it's Diego Reyes for CNN Philippines 10, where we break down major stories from here and abroad into bite-sized facts in 10 minutes. Cebu rolls out the red carpet for business leaders and CEOs from 21 economies that are members of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or Apec. They flew to the city of Mandaue to convene as the Apec Business Advisory Council or ABAC, which advises Apec leaders, presidents, and economic ministers alike. Together, APEC member countries account for over half of the global economy. In Cebu, they got a taste of what's local: rice cakes and native lechon. President Bongbong Marcos traveled to Cebu to meet these CEOs hours after returning from his Malaysia visit. The president's speech was in sync with the council's theme this year: equity, sustainability, opportunity. He wants to scale up farm output to ensure food security, more green jobs as the world transitions to a clean economy and the fourth industrial revolution. Marcos says the government needs the private sector for technical cooperation and capacity building to get there. That alliance will cut financing costs that are largely funded by taxes and borrowings. Industry giant Aboitiz leads this round of talks. This preparatory meeting sets the tone for the APEC summit that brings together world leaders that's happening this November. The United States will be hosting this major economic summit. A total of 305 students finished their college education at the University of the Philippines as summa cum laude this year, breaking last year's record of just 150. These graduates have obtained a general weighted average of at least 1.20. Meanwhile, there are 1,196 magna cum laudes and 742 cum laudes of the total 4,478 graduates. Billboard Philippines drums up excitement ahead of its official launch, with some of the local music industry's big names joining its roster. Artist-producer Brett Jackson will take the helm of Billboard Philippines as its editor-in-chief, while radio host and musician Francis Reyes will take on the role of editor-at-large. Paolo Valenciano, who has directed concerts of OPM icons like Eraserheads, was named as the Billboard Philippines executive producer, and veteran radio jock Antonio Molina will lead the music platform's podcast production. With its powerhouse team, Billboard Philippines hopes to hit the right note and further elevate the local music scene to the global stage. Billboard Philippines is set to formally launch in October this year. And news from San Miguel Corporation. Its president and CEO Ramon Ang personally sends off 40 young engineers selected for the MRT-7 cadetship training program in South Korea. They will receive world-class training and mentorship from Korail, the leading railway operator there and SMC's technical partner, to prepare them for the future commercial operations of the MRT-7. SMC says this reflects their commitment to empower younger generations to excel in their field while also helping the government build the modern transportation system for Filipinos. By the end of the month, the best basketball teams from all over the world will be making their way to the Philippines for the 2023 FIBA World Cup. But aside from the basketball action, participating teams can also look forward to visiting the must-see destinations the Philippines has to offer. To entice them, the tourism department has launched the FIBA-exclusive tour packages. From beaches to historic sites, visitors will get to choose from different packages, which include flights, tours, and accommodations.
It will have an enormously positive impact on the tourism industry, as it will not only benefit the tourism numbers for which we are aggressively pursuing, but also most importantly give employment and livelihood opportunities to our fellow Filipinos who will no doubt benefit from the influx of both international and domestic tourists that will be watching the basketball games.
We're getting a lot of people from overseas checking, where can I go after the games? Because sometimes their team doesn't make it to the quarterfinals, so they want to see the Philippines after the games.
Visitors can book their travels from August 1 to September 30 through the department's website www.discoverphilippines.travel. There's no stopping EJ Obiana in his quest to become the very best. Coming off a silver medal finish in the Monaco leg of the Wanda Diamond League, the men's pole vault world number 2 will compete at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary this month. Obiana says competitions like this will help him prepare for the biggest stage next year, the 2024 Paris Olympics.
I think it's going to be a bit of a preview for what's the year to come. I think World Championship is where all the best of the best will be, for sure, gunning and preparing for it. So for me, my mindset is just to compete at the best that I can. It's as simple as that. There's not really much things that I believe I need to change. There's not much things that I also need to kind of outdo or outperform. It's just as simple as go there and do my best and compete at the highest level.
If you can't travel far, you can still have a good time discovering Metro Manila's best-kept secrets, from tasty dishes to staycation spots to mesmerizing museums.
We're back in Metro Manila for another round of exploration. Our first stop is the district of La Loma in Quezon City that has been synonymous to the world-famous delicacy, lechon.
Ang lechon ay simbolo ng tagumpay at kasaganaan at pagmamahal sa pamilyang Pilipino. From generation to generation, ang lechon ay naging parte ng ating kultura. Yan po ang lechon di sa La Loma. Kaya nagtagumpay ang agribusiness na lechon dito sa La Loma.
Metro Manila boasts of its art and culture. In Quezon City, there's a fun 3D interactive museum for all ages.
Art in Island used to be a 3D interactive museum with walls and floors filled with hand-painted art incorporated with optical illusions. To go with the global trend of media art, so we did renovations and innovation, and then reopened as Art in Island Museum, the Media Square.
Revisit a part of history by exploring the Pinaglabanan Shrine and El Deposito Museum at the city of San Juan.
It is very important that we learn from our past and from the sacrifices of our heroes, and you can definitely see that and feel that here in San Juan City.
Amid the busy city life, we've found a perfect spot to relax.
Our Diamond brand of service makes us unique because it is deeply rooted in Filipino culture. We offer plush room accommodations ranging from our deluxe rooms, going up to our premier category and club rooms. With better roads, traffic will be smoother and travel will be faster, and it will not be daunting for guests to visit Diamond Hotel.
From the best tasting lechon, art hubs, to staycation spots, you will never run out of things to enjoy in Metro Manila.
The Curator in Makati is back in the list of the top 50 best bars in Asia this year. It is the lone Filipino bar to make it to the 2023 list, where it landed at number 34. The bar missed the list in 2022, ranking 62nd, and was at number 38 in 2021. The recognition makes the Curator the best bar in the Philippines yet again, as it did in 2019 and 2021. And now, for our 10-second trivia. Who composed the Philippine National Anthem? Andres Bonifacio, Julian Felipe, Julio Nakpil, or Marcela Agoncillo? The National Anthem of the Philippines was composed by Julian Felipe. Known as Lupang Hinirang, the anthem's music was composed in 1898, and the lyrics were adopted from the Spanish poem Filipinas, written by Jose Palma in 1899. Originally, the composition was intended as incidental music lacking lyrics. However, it was later adopted as the anthem of the revolutionary First Philippine Republic. It held a significant role during the proclamation of Philippine independence on June 12, 1898. And that's it for CNN Philippines 10. I am Diego Reyes, giving you news you can use, news you can trust in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time.